Samida. Om Shanti. Peace to you. Peace to me. Hello and welcome to another video. Today I would like to talk about letting go. Letting go. How many times have you been cut up by somebody on the road and you'll hold on to that anger all day? I remember not that long ago, a few years ago, it used to happen to me. You'd get some person who looked like, or someone who just looked like they'd never driven before in their life, never driven before, and they'll cut you up, and I would go absolutely ballistic. What are they doing on the road? Should they have a license to drive? Blah blah blah. Really, and my wife would turn around and say, "Please don't let that ruin the rest of our day." But no, I was obsessed with this, obsessed, it was stuck in me. No, they shouldn't be driving, blah, blah, blah. And I would go on and on and on, and not really understanding how to let something like that go. Whew. It was exhausting. I realised I was exhausted with holding on to these things, these injustices that I perceived to be all against me. No. Let them go, let them go. It's like people are much the same thing, much the same. If someone is not actually helping you for the betterment of yourself, i.e. you becoming your best version, really you should let them go. I'm not saying they can be throwing them completely out of your life, but let them go. Don't hold that attachment so strongly, and then see where it goes from there. Everybody's heard of the expression, if you love them, let them go, because they will come back. Anyone that you love, if you let them go, they will come back. It's very difficult to explain, but if you let go, things do come back. And actually, if you let go, let yourself go to the universe, which is a bigger picture altogether, abundance actually flows back to you. It's quite incredible. But with people, they can be very toxic. You can have sociopaths and psychopaths, or people holding on to their emotions, thoughts, feelings, bad experiences, and they think those experiences are them. And that's very difficult to deal with if somebody is imprinting that into you, and then they're judging you by their own shortcomings. So therefore, that's not going to help you to raise your vibration, to help you move forward in these waking times. We all need to move forward slowly in these waking times and raise our vibrations, and sometimes people just won't allow you to do that, so let them go. So those are attachments. We have attachments. I used to have so many attachments to material things. I still love my bass guitar. I had so many great years as a bass guitarist, as a musician, professional musician. It was brilliant, and I still treasure my bass guitar. And there were times I say, well, I'm never going to let this go, I'm never going to let this go. And now it's still sitting here in my room. I still record with it when I'm recording music, but I'm not so attached to it now. I still love it, cherish it, look after it. But I'm not so attached to it where, as if it were to go, it would be the end of me. Oh, so devastating, so devastating. No, I'm not so attached to it, but it doesn't mean that I don't care about my guitar. It doesn't mean that I don't want it. It doesn't mean I don't actually need it for my recordings. No, it's just my attachment to it. I'm not clinging onto it for dear life. I've let it go. I'm letting it flow, letting life flow. Same with your ideas. Now, this is very difficult for me as a musician, because I used to write with different people, and this was my problem. One of my major problems was, well, my idea is so brilliant, it needs to be in this song. If my idea is not in this song, I'm not going to stay in this room. And things would explode like that, and because everybody's so attached to their ideas. So let the idea go. And then I found myself, when working with people, is just to keep coming up with the ideas, and then when they work, they work. When they don't work, just let them go. Just let them go. And then if you need those ideas to come back, it will come back in another way if it's good, and manifest in a different way. We have many ways of manifesting ideas, and if it's not the right vehicle, or there's blockages or resistance for that idea to move forward, if it's a really good idea, jot it down, move it in a different direction. That's what I started to do. Stop friction in this side of the life, opened up doorways in that side of life. So let it go in that circumstance, let it grow in that circumstance. Whoa, let it grow. Ideas can grow, but when they have resistance, especially when you're having ideas with other people, then work around that resistance. And if you have to use that idea for another project, don't be scared of setting up another project. Other projects, you have such abundance in front of you where you can do so many different things. You just need to keep focusing on what you want to do. So you can let go of your ideas, and also you can let go of your dreams. I'm not saying throw them away or diss them, but if you hold on to those dreams and it's so channeled, sometimes you can miss just to the left or just to the right of it. You can miss what's giving itself to you on those two different sides. I know I did that for a long time. When my session career kind of started to slow down, I still wanted to be involved with music, so I was starting to write music, compose music, and I did have a little bit of success with that, but I was so channeled with that. This is all I'm going to do now. And there was all these other opportunities that were opening up to me that I didn't see. So that was my one dream I was holding on to. Whereas actually when you open that up, there's many different opportunities that await for you outside of that one channel. Not saying it's wrong to go with that one channel, but if you open up your focus to your life, you have many different talents that you can be going along, different paths, different channels. And I found personally with me, if I start to move everything slowly, open and forward, then maybe that will start to become successful, then that becomes successful, then this becomes successful, and then all of a sudden that focused dream that you're up to is there, and you go, whoa, how did that happen? It's all these ideas that you've been pushing out in different directions all come together, and there you go. Fantastic. So letting go, especially of emotions, feelings, thoughts, your preconceptions, your old ideas that go round and round on a record player. It's all the same. You'll see your life going in a big circle, and once you start to recognize that circle, you'll see the same problems popping up again and again, because you're not letting go. And when you let go, the actual circle gets bigger and more opportunities arise. You meet more people that are really of the same ideas, wavelength, and then you start to grow and blossom as a human being. So that's what letting go really is all about, to free yourself, empty your cup so that more information can come into your cup. Empty your vessel, allow yourself to receive information that isn't impinged by your old self, and walk into your new self. Yeah, you cannot do that unless you let go. So really keep focusing on yourself and let go. But it doesn't mean don't care. There's a lot of people in the New Age community thinking of letting go that means you don't care. That's rubbish. You should always care. You should always care. Letting go doesn't mean not caring. Letting go doesn't mean becoming sociopathic or narcissistic. Letting go means opening up your cup so that you can experience a broader range of life. And keep your dreams, but let them go. And then once they start to appear, good for you. I'll see you in the next video, and thanks for listening. Sarang Hamida.